What's up, guys? Hope we're doing well. So today I'm gonna bring back a series, and instead of focusing on one subject, I'm gonna talk about a variety of things that I just hate. Things that I'm just not about that life. For example, when you think you sent a text message and you're waiting for the other person to reply, except for, oh wait, you didn't actually send the text message. It's waiting to be sent on your phone. Or how about when you accidentally send a winky face? There is no going back from that. Winky faces automatically make everything just awkward and sexual. It doesn't matter what you say. Good morning, winky face. Hi, winky face. You're ugly as heck, winky face. The heck? You go to the bathroom. You complete the deed. You wash your hands. Only to discover a fraction of Niagara Falls busting out the faucet, which conveniently just happens to end up on your pants, making it look like you peed yourself. How do you explain that? How do you explain that to a date? You see what I went to the bathroom and the faucet, right? Niagara Falls. In the, not about that life. You know that security box where you're supposed to enter in a code with numbers and letters to prove that you're not a spammer? That's called a CAPTCHA. And the point of a CAPTCHA is to make sure that you're not a computer program. Okay, I understand that. So why is it that the CAPTCHA is always something that's unreadable by humans? What is that, an F? Is that an H? Is that a lowercase I or lowercase semicolon? And forget this, I don't need to check my MySpace anyways. And while we're talking about social media, is it me or is Facebook making it more and more easier for people to stalk you? Why did you make it so that people can see the exact time I read their Facebook IM? Now I have to respond to everyone or I look like a D-bag. I don't want people that I don't talk to knowing that I read their message and did not respond to it. That's exactly how serial killers are born. Thanks, Facebook. Oh, and thanks also for letting everyone know I read the top 100 hottest females in 2012. Thanks for that. Thank you. And what the heck is up with this starring your closest friends? Did any of you do this? Did you go and you star your closest friends on Facebook? I did, because Facebook suggested I do it. Little did I know that every time they post something, it's gonna blow up my notifications on my phone. Good thing I know how to turn it off. Oh wait, I don't know how to turn it off. Not about that life. Chat roulette. It was cool for a little bit, and then naked dudes started showing up. When you're Facebook creeping, why is it that the prettiest girl always isn't tagged in the picture? Now I have to do extra work and go sort through 470 different photos of you and this girl, only to find out that that's the only picture that she has with you, and she's not tagged in. Doors that open awkwardly inward, where you can just tell no prior thought at all was put into this. Or how about when you're holding a door open for someone, or a gentleman, you hold the door open for one lady, then all of a sudden, 17 more people start coming, some of which are dudes who you don't want to hold the door for. Now you're stuck holding the door for 17 seconds. That's about 12 seconds too much. I got things I need to do with my life. Or even worse, you're holding the door open, and then they go and they press the handicap opening. Now you look stupid as heck. Mind you, these people aren't even handicapped. You're at Subway. You're trying to eat fresh. You get tuna on wheat, high in protein. You want to add a little honey mustard to this said tuna sub. You say, lady, let me get some honey mustard on the sub. Unfortunately for you, this lady puts 12 mountain piles of honey mustard on your sub, quadrupling the calorie count. Not about that life. 6-year-olds. Why do you have cell phones, 6-year-olds? What is going on in your life where you need a cell phone? You don't even have a proper command of the English language, of any language, to be using a cell phone. Who are your parents? And also, why are you cussing? Why do you know what these words mean? And are using them properly in context? We need to have a talk with your parents. Serving sizes. Let's talk about those for a second. While you're at Subway, you get some chips. Only 20 calories in the whole bag of chips. That's pretty good, right? Wrong! Because a serving size, according to the back of these chips, says that one serving size is 1/2 of a fourth of 2 potato chips. Now you have to do a quadratic equation just to figure out how many calories are in your Doritos bag. I don't want to do a quadratic equation to figure out how many calories are in my Dorito bag. Not about that life. If you're a girl on Instagram, stop taking these stupid pictures of random things, plants, food, and stupid sayings. They're not funny. If you think your saying is funny and you're like, oh, let me post this thing, it's not funny. We're only subscribed to your Instagram because we want to see pictures of you. I don't care about the grasshopper that you saw last night. And stop making your cover photo on Facebook a beach or a sunset or some clouds or some foolishness like that. Especially if your profile's on private and your profile picture is a group picture. Now, Facebook creeping is gonna take 4 to 5 times longer. Also, why can't you zoom in on Instagram or download the picture? Come on, Zuckerberg, what are you doing? Get with the program. See what I did there? Get with the program, because Instagram is an application like a program. So Jason writes, when you're playing Call of Duty and someone is using blind eye, assassin, and dead silence with a silenced gun. Well, Jason, I have no problem with that. I have a problem with these people running around with freaking shotguns, camping in corners with RPGs. That's what I have a problem with. Learn how to play the game, noob. People who talk trash when your team loses, but when their team loses, all of a sudden they get offended if you want to talk trash to them. And they start making ridiculous, outlandish comments to you. This is how sports work, people. When your team wins, you can talk trash. When your team loses, we talk trash to you. It's simple. I don't need you to start talking about my mom because the Heat lost game 1 of the NBA Finals. Leave my mom out of this. My mom is a nice lady. She doesn't deserve that. But I need you to understand, every single time the Heat lose, there will be a singular smiley face posted on your Facebook wall. Not playing with you. Turning signals. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, turning signals were meant to be used when you're actually about to turn. I'm confused because you've been driving for 17 minutes now with your right blinker on. And if you're sitting in my car and your sole duty is to tell me directions, please do not tell me 2 seconds before I'm supposed to make a right turn. And while we're on this vehicle theme, you're driving. You come to a red light. You stop. You look over to your right. Who's there? Oh, someone who wants to get let into your lane. What do? When the light turns green, you graciously allow them to enter. They don't give you any type of recognition. No type of hand movements. Like you didn't just let them in. And on top of that, they caused you to miss the light because they drive slow and they make it. Not about that light. I just don't let people in anymore. Today, actually, I found out that the phrase is for all intents and purposes, not for all intensive purposes. Why didn't anyone tell me this? Like a long time ago. I've been saying this wrong my whole life. Not about that life. So I'm browsing YouTube, as I do sometimes from time to time, browsing the YouTube, and I come across a Spanish site on YouTube. Oh. This looks interesting. Why don't I check it out? Wrong move, Magruder. Desafortunadamente. Because now all your YouTube ads are in Spanish. And while we're on ads on YouTube, I am tired of seeing Mitt Romney and Barack Obama ads on my YouTube. You know who I'm voting for? Do you know who I'm voting for? I'm voting for whoever has the least amount of ads on YouTube. If you're listening to this and you're in charge of the YouTube campaign for Mitt Romney or Barack Obama, stop. Do you know why I need to stop? Because I'm not about that life. That's why you need to stop. I'm not playing. No Jugamos Juegos. So it was brought to my attention that one of my former teachers at my high school is retiring. His name's Mr. Fedell. Shout out, Mr. Fedell. Still got your book. I gotta return it. I'm sorry. Now, Mr. Fedell was the most influential teacher that I've ever had in high school, college, middle school, elementary. Most influential teacher that I've had. He was highly tenured at my high school, so whether his retirement was kind of forced on him because of budget issues, I don't know. I don't have all of the facts in front of me, so I will speculate no further. I will say this though, when amazing teachers retire, it is impossible to replace them. You're not replacing a Mr. Fedell, okay? The only reason I bring this up is because when great teachers leave, a lot of the time, foolishness replaces them. Prime example, I'm at college, University of Florida, go Gators. I cannot tell you how many times though, I had a TA who I thought did not speak English. I'm sitting in class, I don't know anything that they're saying. So the only thing that I'm thinking is, what language is she speaking? And how is she a PhD candidate? How does this happen? How do we allow people who can barely communicate instruct our future leaders, and then we let people like a Mr. Fedell go? Not about that life. And that sums up the new format of Not About That Life. I hope you enjoyed it. So I want to incorporate you guys a little bit more into my videos. So if you ever have something that just bothers you, something that irritates you a lot, you can tweet at me, write it on my Facebook, leave a comment on this video, and end it with hashtag Not About That Life. Maybe yours will show up on the next episode. As always, new videos every Sunday. No Jugamos Juegos. Throw me the alley. I hate it when women dress a certain way and then want to be treated differently. If you're dressed like a streetwalker in scantily clad clothing, I'm not going to be expecting to have a very deep conversation with you. That's all I'm saying. I hate it when girls act like they don't know you. Like we didn't go to the same middle school and high school together. Okay. Oh, you have double D's now? Wonderful. I knew you when you were flat-chested. I'm a grown man.